Hello Libra, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. How are you, Libra? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for clicking here. Look, I got a couple of oracle decks that we're going to use this week. I am going to mix it with tarot. We are going to look at the week ahead, which, if you are here real time, is the first week of December. I hope you have the most beautiful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. If you are someone who is here for the very first time and you've never been here before, I hope that you will stay. There is a subscription button down in the bottom right-hand corner of this little box where I live. If you're interested in being part of this tribe, I do appreciate your thumbs up and being in the comments always. The algorithm likes those things and it helps us build this tribe. So whether you are just showing up here or if you are the ride or die, I appreciate you so much for all the ways you've been living on this channel this year. Thank you so much, Libra. All right, here we go. Tell me about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Libra, please. What is coming up for Libra? Libra, we have round and round. I feel like you're about to get off some sort of a merry-go-round here. It is card number 7. I feel like you're having some sort of realization here, Libra. Card number 7 to me is divine guidance. 7s are about heaven, about heavenly things, and it's about divine guidance. But what I'm looking at here is that somebody is waking up. You can see that everything that's going round and round and round is about to stop because of the third eye opening, right? This is violet, right? We've got the violet color here. Third eye opening here, and you're about to get off some sort of a merry-go-round, or listen, I feel like it's a pattern or something that you've been doing over and over again. Sometimes what we'll do is we'll get out of a relationship and say, I'm never doing that again. And then we'll jump into another relationship in the same scenario with a person in a different body. So I feel like there's some sort of pattern that you're recognizing because your third eye is opening, some sort of pattern that's been causing you hardship or wreaking havoc in your life. It feels like you're about to get off of some sort of a merry-go-round here. I'm going to stop doing something the same way over and over, expecting a different result. We've got poised. You are poised for change here. We got card number 48, which is a 12. I feel like your intuitive energy is pushing you closer and closer to the edge. It does feel like you are poised for some sort of change because your intuitive energy, I feel, is pushing you in that direction. So 8 and 4 is 12, and 1 and 2 is 3. It could be pushing you toward the future, right? 3s can be about past, present, future, but it also is about building something. I feel like you're ready to put some work into building something that maybe you've been working on, possibly. Bottom of the deck, we have co-create. I feel like you are looking for a co-creator, or maybe you are co-creating with spirit, with universe, with whoever your source of energy is. I feel like that there is something here that's about to change and something is about to be born. We can see that there is an owl on that wire, and that is change. That's significant change, actually. That's transformative change. Whatever is going to begin here, because there's an egg, something's about to be birthed. Whatever is going to change here, it's I feel like you already have a deep knowing of that, Libra, that you feel like change is on the horizon. I want to say that this change, this co-create, whatever it is, it feels like is going to give you some sort of stability here. Tell me more about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me more about Libra. What else do we need to know? What else does Libra need to know for the week ahead? So we do have lay a solid foundation. It feels like you've already laid the foundation because we have card number 48, which is a 12. Your intuitive energy is pushing you off the edge because there is something that's already been growing in the background. It feels like you're about to get some stability. It feels like you're about to put some hard work into building it a little bit further. So I feel like for some of you, you're at the 3 of Pentacles where you're now looking for collaborative energies. Maybe you're looking at an investor in your business. You're looking at someone to give you a little more direction. Maybe you're taking a class or a course. We have co-create. So it feels like you're going to be reaching out to the future to see if there is a way that I can get a little more stability in whatever it is that you are looking at creating. But I think that with this little beaver here having their back to the round and round, I feel like you're taking a leap out of the past and heading into the future. And the poised card tells me that it's probably at the end of the week next week. One more card for Libra. We've got embrace the in-between. That's where you are right now. And I was kind of saying that, right? Because the round and round is here. The poised is here. This is the past. This is the future. And you're in the middle here, ready to co-create, having the idea. We do have card number 26, which is an 8. Right now, you're really mastering something. You're mastering a skill, mastering music, mastering painting, mastering writing or journaling. It feels like somebody here is in the in-between. You're in the stages where it's starting to take form, I want to say. Maybe it was an idea now, and you finally put it on paper. Maybe you're starting to write a business plan. But it feels like while you're in this in-between, please make use of that time by working on you, mastering something, mastering the self, mastering your thoughts, mastering whatever it is that the mastery is. Could be I always tend to go to all the creative things, Libra, because everybody that I know that's a Libra is very creative, musicians and painters and writers and people who are contributing that way to the world, very creative sort of brain, highly intelligent, but very creative as well. And so embrace the in-between. I feel you need to really be ready to put the hard work in on something, whether that's you or something outside of you. We've got co-create with spirit. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look, we got co-create twice, 2 different decks, and it's coming up co-create. So you're being acknowledged, I want to say, that the universe is acknowledging you. Like the universe has their eye on you, the crow spirit, right? And I feel like the universe has their eye on you. They're watching you. Crows are highly intelligent. I think that is it ravens or crows that have face recognition? I think it's both. But we have card number 17. Look, there's healing. You're the star. I feel like you're the star of the show, and you just need to make room for the universe to co-create with you, and you will have this new beginning. Something here is about to change, and I feel like you're okay with the change, but it does feel like there is very much co-creation in going forward to the next week. I'm going to say this is probably going to happen like next weekend for those of you who are on this timeline. Not everybody is. This could be way in the future for some of you. All right. Let's look at some tarot. What else is coming up for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Libra, I have extended the sale. Through popular demand. Yeah, I've been getting emails and people are saying, that's just such a short time frame. We were busy over the holidays. I didn't get your sale. And so I did decide to extend the sale. It is still 10% off. You can get a code. There's a new code in the pinned comment. It is thank you 24. I just wanted to say thank you for all the ways you've been loving on me. So 10% off until the 20th of December. Let's find out what's going on for Libra. Tell me about round and round. We've got the 5 of Wands in the reverse. I think this is the decision you make to get off the merry-go-round. I'm just going to make my decisions. I'm just going to move forward with 5 of Wands in the reverse for me. I'm getting out of this lack mindset. I'm going to stop holding back. I don't really care what they think. It's like, I don't care if there's competition. I'm going to go forward with my idea anyway. I feel like you've decided to no longer hesitate or procrastinate. That's what it feels like here. Tell me about the flamingo spirit and the beaver spirit. Lay a firm foundation and embrace the in-between. I feel like if you are out of this vibration and not yet to the new vibration, you're supposed to use your time wisely to create some sort of foundation here. And there we go. The Queen of Swords is here. She is Libra. That's you. We're definitely talking about you, right? Of course, we're in a general reading, and when we are, it's always Aquarius and Gemini energy as well. So, but I feel like this is telling me here that you're about to make a really big decision based on a bunch of criteria that you've been collecting over time, and you're about to organize all of that factually, logically, and I feel like you're about to release yourself from or liberate yourself from a situation. I feel like the liberation is already going on at the beginning of the week. You're letting yourself off the merry-go-round. And of the look, I'm just laughing because my guide, Charlie, is showing me, like, if you're a Gen Xer, you know what you know, right? If you're a Gen Xer, because I am too, when we were kids, we had these metal merry-go-rounds, and holy crap, I'm surprised most of us didn't die on those merry-go-rounds, because we would get them out of control, moving so quickly, the bodies would just be flying everywhere. That's what I'm seeing. That's what made me giggle. So I feel like you're getting off the merry-go-round. I think you're too old for the merry-go-round now. It's hard on your back. It's hard on your knees. That's what it feels like. Tell me about poised. Oh, we got the World here. I like it. You're poised to take some sort of really big step through some sort of portal, I want to say. And I think that portal here is through to December. Today we are in the new moon energy, new moon in Sagittarius, and I feel like this door is open. It's open for you now. It's time for you to jump. It's time for you to move forward with the idea, the thing, the relationship, the job, the person, whatever it is. It's time for you to step through this portal, because it's only going to be open for now. I feel it might even be open for the month of December, but it feels like it's really important that you do it sooner than later. So the World card is here, and it tells me that it's something that is an achievement, or you would consider to be an achievement. It's something that you are giving up something in order to move forward. Something brand new is happening here, and I feel like it's because the universe is pulling you into the future. That's what it feels like. Tell me more about Libra. Tell me more about Libra. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Two of Swords. So the reason that some of you, I feel that the reason that you haven't moved forward yet is because of some sort of heartbreak that you're anticipating. Something is not going to go right. Something is going to make me feel badly about moving forward. It feels like I feel bad if I stand up and tell people, look, I'm not dealing with your shenanigans anymore. I'm moving forward into my own energy. It feels like what you're trying to anticipate is, what is the carnage going to look like? What's the fallout going to look like? Because when the Queen of Swords gets in the room, they're going to be honest with the people that are there, regardless of how they feel about it, right? The Queen of Swords doesn't really care how you feel about it. She's just going to try and say it in the kindest way possible, but still say the truth anyway. And I feel like the reason that you're in this in-between is because you're not quite ready to cause arguments, cause fights, cause carnage, cause damage. The Three of Swords is here. Two of Swords and one. It feels like there's a decision to be made here, and you are sort of holding off or blocking it or not saying anything right now, but you will liberate yourself in the situation, because I think you've had enough. It feels like with the Nine of Wands here that you're exhausted. I'm tired of hanging out here at the Nine of Wands. It's time to put all of this down. And I feel like that's sort of your energy at the beginning of the week. We've got the Chariot, yeah, and it's going to free you up. It's going to give you freedom. I see this particular chariot, this particular depiction as freedom. It feels like the freedom to do what you want, go where you want. It gives you movement again. It feels like you are keeping how you feel about certain things under the surface. Maybe you're not giving everybody all of the information all at once, but I feel like it's going to lead you to pulling off this blindfold, because I feel, it's interesting because the Two of Swords has a blindfold, but the Queen of Swords has glasses. So I feel it's almost like you grow from the Two of Swords to the Queen of Swords. You take the blinders off and put on the glasses, and now I see things clearly. Now I'm ready to make decisions. All right, tell me what else I need to know about the Five of Wands being in the reverse with round and round. We've got the Ten of Cups. This might be something that is family related. And this Ten of Cups is coming up a lot. The Ten of Pentacles coming up a lot, because there's going to be a lot of family get-togethers over the month, right? It feels like you are thinking about something here that you have had emotional confusion about, or have been feeling very emotionally overwhelmed. This has been an emotional roller coaster that you've been on, something that's been going round and round and round. It might be every year it shows up, right? Maybe every year this situation shows up in the family where now I have to make decisions. Look, there are those people who are coupled, and they always get crap for showing up late to the one dinner, and always get crap for having to leave early from the next dinner to go to the next dinner. They give themselves too many commitments, and then everybody gets mad at them. I feel like you're not doing that anymore. I feel like you're making specific decisions. You're going to say, look, I'm not coming to Uncle Henry's place because Grandma is having her dinner and I'd rather be there. I feel like you're going to hurt feelings. It is what it is. It feels like there's no more, I feel like you have a lot of options in terms of the family situation here, and it's time for you to get off the merry-go-round and make your decisions instead of sitting on the fence like you want to, Libra, because that's your comfort zone. You like to keep everything in balance, right? We do have the King of Cups. I feel like that there is, with the King of Cups energy, I feel like you're going to deliver this in the kindest way possible. For me, the King of Cups is like fatherly energy. It's like the tough love energy. It's like, you know that I love you, and I know that you're about to make this decision, and and I'm not going to love you any less, but like it feels like that sort of energy, and I feel like that's kind of the energy that you're going to be getting once you decide to make these decisions. There's going to be people, friendships, families, that that are going to say, fine, if that's the way you think it needs to be, but I don't think you're making the right decision. I feel like you're about to get off that merry-go-round and decide to make decisions for yourself, because you've put in enough already, and I feel like you're exhausted with going through these emotional roller coasters with people, right? You know that every time this time of the year comes out, you know, they get upset with you because you can't commit because you got 4 other places people want you to be, and you try and divide your time between friends and family, but it gets to be too hard. I feel like you're finally going to get yourself off the merry-go-round here while you're in this in-between stage. I think it's the Queen of Swords that pulls you out of the in-between stage here. We do have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Wands. So there it is. The Ace of Pentacles telling me you're doing it your way. Yep. You are having some sort of a new beginning. The 10 of Pentacles is here. Look, I feel like you value these family and friends and loves and lovers. And I feel like the people that we're talking about, you really, really value them. But when it comes down to it, I feel like you have to make the decisions that are the best for you, because you are the person who has been sent here to expand your own life, not the lives of others. It's good that they're in your life and you can help them and they can help you and you can co-create, right? But it feels like there is a very abundant energy here. It's telling me that it's really putting a lot of pressure on you to comply, to make a decision that is best for everyone else and not best for you. Meanwhile, the 3 of Wands here, you're watching everybody with their ships coming in. Why do they keep getting what they want? How come I can't get what I want? And I would say it's because you haven't liberated yourself yet. You haven't made the decision to move forward here. But I think the Queen of Swords is coming here to bail you out. All right. Tell me about the world, because I feel like this is a brand new world for you here, that you're stepping through this portal here, out of the old chapter and into a new chapter. And I feel like for some of you, that's probably energy that's going to last through December, but this is specifically for the end of the week next week, whatever time you're tuning into this. We have the High Priestess. You're very close to making a decision to do that at the end of the week. It feels like, you know, this High Priestess is very close to the veil, and so close to seeing everything for what it really is. I feel like once you make this decision, that you possibly don't tell other people, but you are very much within yourself. You're very confident, I would say, about making this decision. And we do have the 3 of Pentacles. Feels like you are off to find groups of people, communities, people who are interested in what you do. Like, I feel it feels like your creative self has been having to be put on the back burner because you've got all this emotional drama going on with the family, and really what you want to do is you want to just work on the thing that makes you feel alive. And I feel like this 3 of Pentacles is telling me here that you're off to find a group of people, a community, a network, possibly, of people who will appreciate the kind of work that you do, that they'll watch and admire, and you will do the same for them. I feel like you're out of this energy of, you know, you're not in this people-pleasing mode anymore, because the Queen of Swords is not a people-pleaser. We do have the King of Pentacles. I feel like what you want to do is you want to stabilize your life. You want to make more money. You have a plan to grow whatever it is. And I feel like it's somebody who feels like, you know, so what if I'm the best cellist? So what if I'm the best painter? So what if, like, you're feeling like it's going to be hard to grow this thing because there's grapes all around the king, and the king, you know, grapes are really hard to grow. You have to have the perfect sort of atmosphere the perfect climate, the perfect weather in order to grow them. And so I feel like you are stable, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for more stability. You're looking at finding a group of people who are going to help you grow from the 3 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. And I feel like this is a decision that you're making within the self. It's a really big decision, and I think that might start at the beginning of December. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. Why is that? We got the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. Look, I really do feel like for those of you who are making a decision to not spread yourself so thin throughout the holiday month, I would say that if you are the one who has gained clarity and is using your sword maybe to cut away some of the things that people want you to commit to, I feel like it's going to be a very defensive time, and the 5 of Cups is here. Not everybody's going to be happy. And if you're the person who's trying to make everybody happy, you're on the wrong road anyway. We do have a judgment. You're going to be making this decision that you're making here to ignore what everybody else is complaining about and go forward into your own pentacle world to make Your craft is what you want to put all your time and money into. And I think that's what we're doing here, that it feels like it's going to give you stability. But I also feel like with the Four of Pentacles here and the High Priestess, that you're really not telling anybody. All you're telling them is, sorry, I can't come. Sorry, I can't go there. Sorry, I can't visit you this year. Sorry, I'm not getting on a plane. I don't have the money to do that. I'm putting it towards my craft. Like it feels like that. So not everybody's going to be happy with your contractual obligations. Not everyone's going to be happy with your downloads or the communications that you give them. I feel like it's going to make a lot of people feel sad and maybe a little bit defensive about the situation, but it is what it is. You need boundaries, right? All right, I'm going to leave this right here. Libra, thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you so much. I'm going to go for now, but I will be back always because I'm always back. And see you later. Love you. Bye.